And welcome back, guys and girls. Hopefully you're all doing well today. And today we will be checking out Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the Nintendo 3DS. So today everyone was gifted with this game as a demo on the eShop. I know before they were giving out codes to random people of the Nintendo program, but now it's actually available worldwide for everybody. So be sure to download it now if you are excited for this game. This will be my first time playing the demo, so I'm pretty excited myself. So before we do get started, I just want to let you guys know I'm no Monster Hunter expert here. I did actually play bits of, well, I own Monster Hunter 3 for myself, and I really did try to get into the game because it looked like something different to what I've played before. So I tried my best to get into the game, but I found it so difficult. It's got kind of a steep learning curve in my opinion. But I'm going to give this game another go. So when it does eventually release on the 13th, it's not too long to go now, I will give this game another go. But it's quite a lot to understand, so you have to bear with me here, guys. But there's a lot to it, and I do want to actually get better at this game, so I'm very excited. So we'll go beginner here. Apologies, I'm probably a beginner myself. So yeah, to start the game in beginner mode, you'll be able to play with others who are using a different difficulty mode. Alright, cool. Use the 3DS Circle Pad Pro. No, because I don't actually have one. The problem is, yeah, I will be playing this on the normal 3DS, so the camera controls may be a bit of a nuisance here. We will play solo. But the cool thing about this demo, you can actually play with friends, which is really awesome. So hunt for Great Jaggy, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And we have another one here, the Tetsukabra. Alright, some weird names here, so bear with me. But we will go with the beginner one. This is the very first one. And here I'm guessing we get to choose our hunter. So there's quite a few to choose from here. I believe they did add 2 new ones, if I remember correctly. We have the insect here, charge blade, sword and shield, hunting horn, hammer, longsword, switch axe, light bowgun, heavy bowgun, bow, lance, the gun lance, great sword, and dual blades. So a lot to choose from here. I really don't know which one to go in. Some have like a star indicated on the picture, so I'm not really sure what that means. But it does give you like a little description of how this weapon works. A weapon with good mobility and a few drawbacks. Let's use items even when your weapon is drawn. So the sword and shield kind of sounds like my thing. I'm usually a huge fan of swords, and this game is heavily evolved around shields, so not shields, swords. So long range can be cool, but when I was first playing on Monster Hunter 3, I never really got too much into the long distance weapons. I don't really find them too effective. They're good if you don't want to get too close into combat, but still, I think I'm going to go with a sword and shield here. When the game does officially release, I may actually change what I go with, but for now I guess I'll go with sword and shield. So display a weapon tutorial at the beginning of a quest. I guess we will do so, and turn on beginner friendly tutorial messages that appear during quests. So for all you guys who haven't played this game before, I'll just switch all that stuff on just to give you more of an insight of what's going on here, plus to refresh my memory, because as I said, I'm no expert with this game. So as of now, we only know this game's coming to the 3DS. It may eventually come to the Nintendo Wii U as well, like we saw with Monster Hunter 3. But hey there, Hunter, how are you today? Looks like you got here safely. That's a relief. Well then, on to business. Now I know you know everything there is to know about hunting, but just in case, I'm going to point out the monster's current location. Oh, I know. I'm just so helpful. I get that all the time. Anyway, follow the red marker to make your way straight to the monster. Go get him, Hunter. Welcome to Weapons Trading. So you want to know about the sword and shield? Well, settle down and listen up. Let's run through the basic controls. Super easy stuff, I promise. X button basic attack, A button special attack. X and A / R button to block. You can perform basic combo attacks by just jamming on the X button. Easy peasy. Oh, and another perk of the sword and shield, you can use items even while your weapon is drawn. Mainly why I chose it. It's simple, just press the Y button while blocking. Wait, is this your first time using the sword and shield here? Let me teach you some pro tips. Kick things off with a lunging attack by pressing the X and A buttons, then tap the X button to lead into a combo. And if you ever find yourself in trouble, press the B button to evade or hold down the R button to block. Got it? Of course, all this stuff is in your hunter's notes too, you know. But I understand you'd rather learn it from me. I mean, I feel the same way if I was you. Anyway, I guess that's it for today's training. Class dismissed. Alright, so here we go, guys. We do have a time limit of 25 minutes. And it's not just because it's a demo, it's actually how the game works. So we're using the D-pad here to control the camera, and I do remember we need to actually check this chest, because it does actually gift you with some items before you do begin your quest. So first aid we'll take. Okay, how do we actually equip this stuff? Oh, we've owned it already. Oh, so we can't actually take the first aid, but we can take whatever we just took there. Barbecue split, raw meat, a pickaxe, which can be very useful for hunting new gear, and a durable net for catching bugs. So there's like a ton of materials in this game, which is a big factor of the game, because you do want to use it to craft new items to sell, because this game you do need to earn money to actually craft new material, buy new weapons, buy new armor, and all that good stuff. But yeah, this game does look pretty solid on the 3DS screen here. I'm not sure how it will look for you guys on YouTube, but looking at my 3DS here, obviously it's going to be a lot sharper, and yes, it is pretty sharp. It does look very nice. And this is just ordinary 3DS, so when the new 3DS does come out, I'm sure it will look a lot better. But yeah, we'll use our map here. The touchscreen is quite a lot, and I remember you can actually organize your touchscreen, and you can actually control the camera using the touchscreen. So, but obviously it will be a lot easier with the analog stick. But yeah, he has indicated where these monsters are for us, so I guess we'll just head in that direction. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm actually really excited about this game even more now. At first I wasn't really looking too much into it. I was just going to pick it up when it came out. But it's nice to have the demo. So what do we have here? Alright, these aren't the monsters we were looking for. It's probably worth... Obviously I'm not going to do it now because it's just a demo. And I don't think any of my progress is going to count towards the main game. But obviously you would kill little things like that just to like make extra money and find extra materials. But for now I'm just going to focus on our main goal here. Alright, we must be getting close. Alright, they made this long distance. We should probably test out our attacks before we do get closer. So X was normal attack. A was like a heavy attack or special attack. Press them together for a slash attack and then follow up with the X button. The Y is for weapons. You can change your weapons using the touchscreen also. I'll leave the touchscreen displayed for you guys in case you're having trouble. And the B button is to roll. R was to block. And L is to change weapons. Now you hold the L button, then you press Y and A to go left and right. But here we are. I mean, honestly, this game actually does look really impressive on the 3DS. I'm quickly turning on the 3D here, and the 3D is actually pretty cool, honestly. Like I know most people don't use the 3D functionality, but every time I play a new 3DS game, I always check out the 3D just to see what it's like. And this game is actually really impressive, so... Oh yes, this is actually one of the new features in this Monster Hunter game. You can actually ride the enemy and get some like stab attacks in there. Alright, you did it, Hunter. You totally mounted that monster. Okay, that was the word. Did we even teach you about that? How can you mount a monster by jumping attacks on certain parts of the body? Alright. So take that thing down by hammering the X button. If you're lucky, you can knock the monster over or destroy part of its body. But the monster's not going to make it easy for you. Of course I'll try to buck you off. When that happens, hold down the R button and stop stabbing to cling on as tight as you can. Alright, so keep tapping X to keep getting those attacks in, and if we do see this monster going crazy, then I guess we just hold down the R button to hold on for our lives. But looks like we've taken it down, or have we? Yeah, I highly do. If you are playing on normal 3DS, I do highly recommend the Circle Pad Pro, because otherwise it's going to be kind of difficult to maneuver the camera and focus on the enemies all at the same time. Right, we've got his minions here going after us. And you do have this like little guy following you. He does give you some sort of assistance. Not the greatest assistance, but still, it's better than nothing. But I do believe you can actually upgrade that guy as well. It's your like little support character. I think he's called Francis. Is it Francis or was the enemy Francis? I'm not really sure. Okay, yeah, it is Francis. My bad. Alright, I'm going to take out the little ones first. So you may just think I'm button bashing, which I probably am right now. As I said, I am a beginner, which is why I started with beginner mode. But yeah, this is pretty fun. Alright, remember to block, remember to block. It's in the beginner's guide. We learned it in the Monster Hunter school. Remember to always block. Blocking is a big part of this game. This game does have a lot of strategy involved in the battles. Like, you don't just want to go out there bashing batting. Bashing batting? Why do I keep messing that up? Button bashing. So yeah, I kind of learned this for myself when I was playing a couple years back, Monster Hunter 3. Like, you'll come across some monsters which are very lengthy. There'll be very lengthy battles. Some could last up to 30 minutes. Some could be even longer. Because like sometimes, I mean, some of these monsters are clever. They'll retreat and they'll heal their wounds, and then they'll come back even stronger. So it's always good to try and take these things down. As soon as you see them weak, you want to focus your attacks on them and get the job over and done with as soon as possible. Obviously, you do have to play it smart. You don't just dive in recklessly. And I guess we're doing pretty well so far, for me anyway. But yeah, we'll keep on going. Wait, did he just retreat? I know I was just speaking of retreat, and I think he did retreat. I think it was these small guys which were being a pain. There we go. Let's try and learn some of these new moves. Alright, cool. So, okay, I see something shiny over here. But yeah, the whole formula is the same here. Go out, hunt monsters. It was to be expected. They're not going to change things, are they? But I'm just trying to see if, like, are the maps bigger and stuff like that. It's stuff I'm looking out for, because obviously I don't really follow the whole build up to this game. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how we can actually pick this up, if we can at all. Alright, never mind for now. Alright, you coming, guys? Don't think we need to be here any longer. This guy doesn't want to leave us alone, does he? Alright. See ya, suckers. So yeah, when you do actually like upgrade your armor and stuff like that, it does change the appearance of your character, which is awesome. Okay, we on the right. Okay, we found him again. So we don't, like, when they retreat, you don't want to leave. You want to go straight after them. As I said, they will heal their wounds. But yeah, this is just like the basics right now. And yeah, this probably is something I will collect day one. I know Majora's Mask 3D is coming out on the same day, so it's kind of like a, I know a lot of people will be thinking what game to go with. In honesty, I'm not sure which one I would recommend for you guys. Obviously, for me, I know I would go with Zelda, because I'm more of a Zelda fan. But if you're just like the casual gamer looking for something new to play on the 3DS, these are two huge releases. I don't know where I would go if I was just a casual gamer, because with this game, obviously, you can get a lot more hours out of it. You have the multiplayer aspects, so you can play with your friends, you can play online. But then with Majora's Mask, that's quite a lengthy game as well. I know the main story isn't the longest. I mean, it's pretty long, it's fairly long, but it does have a lot of side quests to go with it. And the variety in the game is really impressive. So, and just to relive classic games like that is always a nice thing to do. But yeah, I'm not sure where I would go. You obviously, I don't know. I don't really want to answer that question for you guys, but you will get more hours out of Monster Hunter. But yeah, if you guys do want to see any more of this game, then don't hesitate to let me know. Whether it's a demo or the main game when it finally does release, I'll be happy to play this game with you guys, because I don't think I'll have any friends picking up this game. They don't really have the same taste of games as I do, so I'm always looking for people to play with. Alright, this thing doesn't want to die. As I said, some of these battles can be lengthy. Especially beginners. We are playing beginners. Look, Hunter, that monster's trying to flee. Did you notice? When monsters are hurt, they start limping or try to return to their nest to rest and recover health. A monster that's asleep in its nest is completely defenseless. A hunter couldn't ask for a better opportunity to pounce. Alright, so this is where we want to pounce, as I said. Okay, do not let him escape. Yeah, so obviously... Oh god. Can we climb this? Yes, we can. He's a quick little guy. Actually, he's a big guy. He's quick. He's quick. Alright, he's escaped. See, like, it's the worst when they escape into, like, holes like that. Because they do actually... It can take a while to track them down. So it can be a bit of a nuisance. But there are, like, certain items which you can use. Like, there'll be... I'm not sure what they're called now. But you can, like, trap the enemies in a certain spot so they can't escape. But only for a limited amount of time. But he should be around there somewhere. Right, here he is. Is he still limping or is he recovered? I'm not sure. I want to quickly check through my weaponry. I remember before there was a way. Oh, here we go. You can actually sharpen up your weapon, because it will actually... Your weapon does become weaker the more you use it. Oh, nothing stirs my soul like the sight of a hunter lunging through the sky like a bolt from the heavens. So yeah, if you perform certain attacks while facing a nearby ledge, you can perform a special attack while jumping. I hear the secret is using attacks that have forward movement as part of their execution. Makes sense, right? Wait, did we do it? I think we just about did it. Shoot, but I wanna kind of like mount him, and I think that's gonna be like a very beneficial move, the mountain move. But I'm not really sure how we do it. Obviously, we need to. I guess we need to. Damn, he's escaped again. Do something similar, like attack from a ledge, so we can land on top of him. Alright. Alright, cool, so it's indicating us where to go. Let's drop down. A bit too high of a jump. Damn it, they cornered us. Alright, there you coming, guys? Francis? He's our other buddy. Stefano. Yeah, obviously it's going to be a lot more fun playing with your buddies. But still, it's always nice, like, playing on the go, as this is on the 3DS. Alright, so he should be in there somewhere. This is a weird little spot. Over here, shock trap set up. Shock trap? Okay, there's usually loot lying around everywhere. I haven't really come across any so far. Okay, this is a weird place actually to get around, so... Okay, it's telling us the same thing again. Press the A button while climbing a wall, right? Well, did you know some clever hunters are even able to use their environment to perform jumping attacks? Bet you didn't. The secret is pressing the X button during a jump. That's all you do. I mean, of course I knew that. Alright, cool, well we've made it down. I wasn't really sure if we could actually make the jump. Thankfully we did. And the monster ship... Oh, he's sleeping, guys. Alright, we need to do our best attack here. I'm surprised. Oh shoot, okay, let's just attack him. They were planning an ambush on him while we were planning our ambush of our own. Right, we're all thinking the same thing. Well yeah, that's when you want to get him. You don't want him to... What the hell is going on here? You can't afford to have these guys going to sleep and recovering. But yeah, this may... I know we haven't really learned much here, but this should give you a better understanding of this game. The main focus is going out on hunts and defeating these monsters and trying to better your character. There's not really too much of a story involved. There'll be some sort of story, but nothing really major. The main focus is what we're doing here. But it's always a lot of fun, and I'm actually really excited about this. I will be picking up day one. But yeah, even the new 3DS XL, the Monster Hunter Special one, looks really impressive, honestly. Like, if I had the money, then that was something I'd definitely buy. But I'm just going to go for the original one for now. When your weapon's sharpness drops, its attack drops. The weapons are more likely to be repelled, which is bad. Sharpen your weapon promptly with an item like a willed stone or a wet fish. Alright, so we got one here. You always want to do this in safety. We did it a little too close to the enemy. But yeah, we got away with it. Sharpness is at maximum. So yeah, it's something I picked up on earlier. It's something you want to think about doing. It does tell you like when you should do it. It does indicate you just under the health bar there. Main objective has been completed. The monster is down, and this is where you wanna loot the guy and bring back the goods. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that in this demo. Alright, I don't think we can actually... Yeah, nothing we can do here. But usually this is where it will give you like a certain time limit, and then it will take you back to like the main area. But yeah, pretty cool demo. There's still a lot more to do in it. There was the intermediate one, and there was another monster to actually hunt. So if you guys do want to see any more of this game or this demo, then just let me know and I'll be happy to bring it to you guys. I will be probably featuring at least a couple of episodes of the main release. If you do want to see like a playthrough of this game, or if you guys do want to play along with me, then please be sure to let me know. So until next time, have a great day, thanks for watching, and hope to see you all in the next video. See ya!